Hi guys, I thought I'd record a video just to show you my journaling process. Some people have kind of wondered where to start. I've got one that I think I've refined to a process that works quite well for me, but of course the whole purpose of journaling is to create something that works for you. So I'm just going to share what I do. It's part of my morning routine, and feel free to take it or leave it as you like. So now I've created, if you like this, I've created a little worksheet to go along with it, and it's very basic, but you're very welcome to have it. So let me know if you'd like that little worksheet. I would recommend for your journaling, find something that you like. You know, it feels good. There's something really special about that. So yeah, either print out the worksheet, or you can use the worksheet as a template and then move it into the book. So I've just started this one. I've got my previous one completely filled. And I've got bits and pieces, lots and lots of stuff. All right, so I might share my screen with you. I've got a client in 10 minutes, but that's all right. Share screen. Great. Okay, so hopefully you can see my screen. And I'll just pull up this little worksheet. So now when we do our lenses, this is it's to work in conjunction with the lenses. So our lenses is our League of Champions planning document. It's what we all use to track our progress and work out what are the actions that really matter, what things need to get done, and to be able to see whether we're making progress on those items or not. Okay, so part of the whole League of Champions process is to really identify one thing that matters more than anything else in the week, and make sure that gets ticked off. Okay, so there's space at the beginning to remind yourself daily of what your one thing is. Now I do a quick review of yesterday's lenses sheets just to go over what got marked off, what didn't. You'll see that there's a section there to ask you where you were struggling, if you were, whether it was like cash, focus, time, energy, etc. So just a quick review of your lenses sheet from yesterday. Then what I do is I go through and do PERMASH. Okay, so the question is, how satisfied am I in this particular area of life? 0 to 10. So we've got P for positive emotions, E for engagement in life, R for relationships, M for money, A for your achievements, A for appearance, like how you're showing up in the world. Are you being A for authentically you at the moment? S for spirit or spirituality, and like that is like how full is your cup? How in touch are you with I don't know, like all that beautiful stuff, your self-love and love for everyone else in the universe. And H is for your health and hydration. So I literally go through on a scale of 0 to 10, and I give myself a number. It's not a competition, it's a gauge to see how I'm feeling. So I went deck across the board. And then usually, you know, if a few are lower than others, well, then I ask myself, like, what are the micro adjustments that I can do today? Small things. Let's say your relationship is dipped down a bit. What could you do? You could send a text to your partner. You could organize a date night, like small little things, but they make a big difference. Okay, so, and we're talking overall happiness here, because there's no point achieving some goal because you think you're going to be happy when you get the thing. Okay, it's the journey that is the real, you know, is the real kicker, and that we want to enjoy. So this is about enjoying our life, enjoying our journey, and making micro adjustments, just like a ballistic missile, which is off track almost 100% of the time, but it realizes it's off track, and it makes these micro adjustments constantly. So what are the 3 micro adjustments that you could do today? And these are actions to tick off. And then I go and review yesterday, like what really went well. You know, oftentimes you just forget all the awesome stuff that happened the day before. What could improve? You know, you might want to turn that into an action item for your lenses sheet. What am I grateful for? And what do I appreciate? I like to make a distinction between what I'm grateful for and what I appreciate. you know, I can appreciate things that I don't have, if you know what I mean. But grateful, I don't know, whatever. You know, it's easy to feel grateful and just jot it down. I've put another question there. You might have some other questions that you want to answer. And remember, this is completely, you don't have to stick to this. This is just a starting block. Feel free to iterate and let it evolve in a way that works for you. And then I like to have some kind of affirmation. I help. What is it that you do? Why are you here in the world? And it feels like, fill in the blank. Okay, now here is for your, it's kind of like gratitude. It's vibrational work, but it's quick and easy. So I do mine on a separate piece of paper. But basically, you get your paper and you divide it into four quadrants. And I put a heart in the middle first. And it's like, thank you. Thank you for something that, something you don't have yet, but you're creating. A project that you're a part of. Imagine that it's already complete. Okay, and say thank you for it. Whatever it is for you, and put it in the heart. And then in the first quadrant, you go, and it feels like. Imagine what it would feel like to have that thing, and just keep moving back from that gratitude. Thank you, da 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 da, and it feels like, and then jot down the words. Thank you for that thing, and it feels like, and jot down the words until you run out of space. And then I have a little space underneath, if you can see it, a space underneath, and that's for just evidence that you're moving forwards in your project, that these things that you're saying thank you for are coming in closer and closer to your current experience. All right, so that's what I've put that box down there. And I'm just going to get rid of that because that we've covered already. Whatever you want to pop down in the space is good. So that's my journaling. Very simple. Then I also have a winner's Bible, which needs a cover update. So the point is to have a picture that you really like of yourself, and it reminds you of you kind of being the person that you aspire to be in that picture. So my previous one, I kind of felt like I superseded that and I need a new one, so hence the blank cover. But inside there's things that, you know, that matter to me. It's like an evolving vision board. You know, I've got pictures of my wedding day and my children, primary questions that I have, things that I want to remind myself of, images that are metaphors around who I want to be and how I want to be. Affirmations that I have, future self-visualizations, more metaphors, things that make me happy, happy memories, personal goals, material goals. A picture of a friend whose mother was killed in a car accident, reminding me that, you know, it could be over at any point. Got 5 minutes. More reminders, visualizations, things I'd like to experience. Insights that are important. People who inspire me. And some stuff that I want to memorize. And I flick through this every day. I just quickly go through it. You know, sometimes something will stick out, and that's perfectly fine. The point is to get into the feeling of it. From the book, The Winner's Bible. So I highly recommend that book, The Winner's Bible. I couldn't tell you who the author is right now, but it's a very, very good book. I don't hear too many people speak about it. I think it's highly underrated, and people haven't picked up on that secret. So I'm going to go center myself for my session coming up. That's my journaling process. Please just reach out to me if you want some clarification. I know I raced through it pretty quickly. And if you'd like that little worksheet, well then let me know and I'll give it to you. All right, take care.